we're back here with Final Fantasy X, trying to pry our way through the last bit of tonight with trying to find our way through home and rescue Luna. Not Luna, Yuna. It's late.
This place done for.
You need rescuing? Who kidnapped
You're
you?
right.
No one kidnapped you. You just need rescuing from your current place to a new place. That's why you're moving.
We weren't always like this. Sin destroyed the island where we all used to live. After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then, my dad brought the Albed together again.
This is a
If we
fairly
put our
recent
minds to it
event.
and work together, then we could make a new home. Everyone worked hard. We had our home back again. But now, why did things have to turn out this way?
And we built it in the middle of a desert so Sin wouldn't bother us.
Damn those Wakka. What are they thinking?
They were thinking they wanted an excuse for war. Let's try threatening him again.
You don't want to move.
Yeah, it seems to work pretty good. Wait, no, not Wakka. I wanted Kamari. I'm glad it doesn't punish you for that, like locking you into a certain thing. Like, you swapped out, now that's your turn. Deal with it. Yeah. It's just the nice thing about a game is that the thing that makes a game a lot more tolerable is not punishing little mistakes like that and having like that level of I guess courtesy is the best way to describe it. Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest differences between Final Fantasy XIV and World of Warcraft in terms of a game that also plays into like player mentality. I think a lot of the times is Final Fantasy XIV is way more forgiving. It allows you to bring back people in combat if they die as much as you want, as long as you have the time, cast time, and MP for it. Whereas in WoW, once you're dead for the encounter. Until they pull something out, you're toast. In raids, you can sometimes battle res people, but there's a limited number of those you can do, which makes it the game and the player base so much less tolerant of learning and mistakes than in Final Fantasy XIV, where they're very kind about that sort of thing. If you're a newbie and you're dying a lot and it's like, oh well, I don't really know the mechanics that well, it's my first time here, people are like, oh okay, that's fine, you know, we'll just res you, that's cool. Because it's no skin off their nose. I mean, unless you're really, the whole group's kind of messed up. Attack by throwing Gil. Why do we even have this? I want to throw one Gil at it. What does that do in terms of damage? Nothing. Noted. Thank you. It's a typical thief class ability. The more gil you throw, the more damage. But I have Yojimbo for that.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
The Summoner's Sanctum is where we keep the summoners. We keep them safe there.
You kidnapped them.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
I get why you did it, but
Well, I don't.
Well, I sure don't
Yeah,
get it,
there he
Wakka.
goes.
They might get hurt on their pilgrimage. So you kidnap them?
Yeah, did
I
it?
mean,
Maybe we
if
should
the
have
summoners don't do
explained
their
at some
job,
point
then
what's
who will beat Sin?
going
You want to
on.
protect them, I know. But Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, summoners will be safe,
Someone explained to him before he makes a fool of himself.
right? Right?
No one gonna explain to him? Right.
It's quiet. Kimari goes now.
What's that supposed to mean? I like how just no one thought that there would ever be a point where they would need to explain this to him. And, like, he doesn't get it. Like, they know he doesn't get it. It's been clear since day one he doesn't get it.
Yuna, please be here!
Albed's best song, I'm Annoying Ha. That's a little bit more, like, friendly than the one I was talking about earlier. Yeah. I was saying everybody is like, I always hear it as, I'm an annoying C word. Which is way harder to explain to people. But also kind of funnier. Ooh, a level 4 key sphere. You always assumed Kamari was the strongest, but I guess you were Ronzo. I like that one. That's a good one.
She's not here.
Oh, hey, Donna.
Hello again.
Oh, excuse me. I was, Donna!
There until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us. It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
Yevon's favorite band, Rage Against the Machina. But only the bad Machina.
What sacrificed?
Yeah, what's
The
sacrifice?
Undead said summoners were being sacrificed. That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
It's when you remove a monster on the playing field to the
trust Guardians
graveyard
to
to summon a
keep
stronger
powers.
monster.
The Albed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
Praying in the
Everybody
name
just
of...
has to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand, they might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know?
I'm sure this was a much bigger
You know, don't you?
implication, like a
Summoner's
shocking
journey to
moment.
get the final Aeon. Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then...
If you didn't already know
But then...
what the whole
If she
twist
kills it, then the
was
final
before
Aeon's
starting to
gonna
play the
kill
game
her.
like I did.
Even
I
if
never
she
I never
defeats
went
Sin,
into this blind.
it'll
I
kill
always
Uni
knew
too,
what the
you know?
twist here was. So it's one of those things where it's just kind of like, this doesn't have any impact for me. It's like when Aerith dies in Final Fantasy VII. I knew that before I started playing the game. It held no weight whatsoever to me.
Was I the only one?
Yes!
Tell me why. Why were you hiding it? Why didn't I know?
Cactuars here always tickle my
You
prickle.
weren't hiding it.
It was just too hard to say.
Plus, it's like Uni's booty.
Lulu! How could you? How could you?
The most sheltered person in
Isn't
this
she like
game.
a
Yeah,
sister to you?
I mean,
I thought you were family.
I don't know why
you do
they
something, Wakka?
ever felt the need to just tell him.
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
But Wakka, that's just totally wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves. Just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
What I really wanted here was like a flashback scene where they explained, like early on in this whole thing, that Yuna asked them
That is our choice.
not
We all live in fear of sin.
To
you know that.
A world
tell
of
Titus,
sin.
like to not
That
share it with
is the
him,
dream of all
so she
Yun's
could have
children.
one last journey to have
And
like
we will
just.
use that power, even if it means our lives.
Says the person who would kill the guardians of hers to protect her. Talking about Riku. I'd say that Riku wouldn't do that, except for the fact that we have evidentiary proof that she has tried at least 3 times.
And I've been telling Yuna, let's go to Xanarkin together. Let's beat Sin. I told her all the things. We could. And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything. But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Yes, but now do you understand why everyone else besides Yuna treated you like you were being an asshole? Because that's why. The things you were saying were really insensitive. Let's tie this plot together. That only works if you mispronounce the name. Doesn't work if let's Titus this plot together.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know, it's just occurring to me that this song sounds like it's played on a harmonica. But like a Casio keyboard
It's embarrassing to
harmonica
say this
setting.
myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know.
That's called denial. It's not good.
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
You also like how the Blitzball's opening sounds like a Pokemon Stadium? It does, doesn't it?
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
I never noticed that, but you were totally right. I'm gonna think about that next time I play Blitzball. I'll just be thinking about how much I'd rather be playing Pokemon Stadium.
I want my journey to be full of laughter.
But not horribly forced laughter like our therapy session. And in the end, Titus goes to Yuriku. You want to go and repair this place? Screw you, no.
I can't let her die. I'll find her.
That would probably end badly just simply because Riku and Titus together are like two orange cats that share one brain cell. Treasure chest. Is something in here? No? Just curious, because it's not like we're going to be able to come back here. You love how he ends up still saying it's his story? I mean, that's what Orin keeps telling him. This is your story. This is your story.
Go, go, go!
3 minute maft.
Reno! We reach 1 minute!
Where's Yuna?
I like the 1 minute in Al Bhed just translates to 1 minute.
I said, where is she? Answer me, damn you!
You personally love Sid.
What'll you do when you find her, eh?
He's the only one who has his head on straight. Him and Orin, really.
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing.
Well, it's one of those things you got to get used to the fact that, like, the majority of the plot and the majority of, like, even, like, this the setting
You're gonna tell her you're sorry.
is that because of Sin and because of this
And then
situation,
you just drag her to Xanarkand and make
the
her
majority
fight
of the
shame,
people in
huh?
Spira are under the
You're
age of,
sick.
like,
Let the
25.
summoner die so we can live in peace.
Or under the age of 30, at least.
No!
So you have to imagine that old-timers who have their heads on straight are few and far between.
Words. Show me action.
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Boy, don't forget those words.
Titus, you knew her for, like,
Yes, you
5 months
do.
and she has a secret lover. She left him for you.
I'm gonna make you...
It hasn't even been, like, 5 months. His name is Briefcase.
I won't.
It's been, like, maybe, like, 2 weeks.
So you know where she is?
Of course not. That's why we're gonna look. Using this airship.
On the plus side,
Airship?
she's on TV.
Vedran, Neito Doku.
Wari! Evil Maker 1,000 years! Ujantia!
And I can't remember, is this the Fahrenheit or the Celsius? Because I know one is the Fahrenheit and one is the Celsius in between 10 and 10.2. But I don't remember which one's which. Fahrenheit, it reaches new heights.
Jack.
Huh? Nick Peck? Peck!
Yes, Fen Peck. Yeah, I suppose it would have to have been. I don't have no idea how long this game takes place over, because that's the thing they find at the beginning. Like when Titus is helping them dive down to the bottom. This is what they find, and they've turned it into this, like, in the time that the game's been going on.
Fredajo, Wicho. E-A-U-E.
I also still love that he's just called Brother, no other name. They didn't need anything else. It's just, who is he? Brother? He's your brother. What's it called? Brother. I don't know if he's singing or not. His mouth isn't animated. I'm just assuming they're all singing. Probably been a few weeks or months since they all walk up mainly on foot. But that really depends on how big Spira is, and I have no idea. There's no sense of scale in these games. And it always drives me nuts.
With with one of the forbidden machina. Hey, don't! Ina!
Ooh. See, you blow that up, and then I have to spend all that time in 10-2 digging it back up. All over the desert. Spira is a conspiracy. No concerns about the wildlife there, Sid.
Hartvundank. Fridekut itwid machina. Ektolipa piemta. Wika.
This is even harder to understand when he only says like half of it's translated.
Boom! Like happy festival fireworks, yeah?
You are an asshole,
You can
Wakka.
plan your happy festival, you big meanie.
No, seriously, I'm on her side. Screw you, man. Not a cool thing to say. Just isn't. Punch him in the nuts. Yeah, where is it? Come here.
Why didn't I just shut my big mouth?
Yeah, why didn't you?
I'm okay. I'm fine. Really.
Are you sure? Because I can hold him while you punch.
This is tough on all of us.
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
Yeah, she's on TV.
Looking into it, okay?
So is that a tattoo, or does he have, like, cybernetic
Don't worry, I'm
implants
using
on
a
the side of his
sphere
head?
If she's out there, we'll get her.
A sphere, a Scylla finder?
Is an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either, so don't ask me, okay?
And you still use it?
I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. Because of the given taboo on machina.
Looks
we're
like Rick
running around
Harrison
the
of
dark
Pawn
here.
Stars.
Ain't it a rush, kiddos?
Best I can do is 3 blasphemies. So. Check on brother. He's concentrating. He's working on his calibrations. He learned from this guy named Garrus. Hey, sup, dude?
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
True. Wait. One sec.
After rescuing Yuna,
Oh.
then what?
I thought I saw a book on the floor, but I guess we're going into
keep her
cutscene.
safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Yes, that's what keeping her safe
Of
is.
course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will
Well, thank you for
die.
the contribution to the Cast Sunday
Sure
challenge.
as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching could send my little niece to her death.
You thought there was a book there too?
When I
Is
say
there not?
I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Looks like there
Even
is.
against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
You are the captain.
Good. Then it's settled.
This is probably the most screw you, I'm gonna do what I want Sid since we've had, like, since Final Fantasy IV. You always assume Sid knew Auron wasn't just any person. Did look like, but know how many times he clicked on it? It was all just part of the machine. Oh no, I see it too. It's just like a nozzle.
Let him say what he wants.
Okay.
First, we rescue Yuna. Let's show him what we got.
Okay.
No matter what happens, Yuna won't give up her pilgrimage.
No, She won't. That's why we're gonna knock her out and hide her.
He called Yuna his, niece, right? I mean, so that makes her Al Bhed, right? Don't say it. Yuna's Yuna, right?
You go lewd. Okay, Wakka. Do you know anything about the Al Bhed? Like, physical characteristics? Because they very distinctly visually look different than you. Have you ever noticed that? Like the eyes? Look at all these people here. They all have the different eyes, right? You ever wonder why Yuna has one of those eyes? I keep trying to find ways to defend you, Wakka. I keep trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you just keep proving you're the dumbest person in this game. Wakka's a flat earther. He's about on par, yes.
Legiuni atron bem kuneshka? Legiuni atron bem kuneshka?
Why are you speaking to me in a language I don't understand? Wakka dense, yeah. Hey, Kamari.
Yuna should make Yuna's decision.
Yeah, no.
We owe our lives to the Al Bhed. However, no matter how they beg, we cannot quit our pilgrimage.
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a child. My will is set. If I do not do it, someone else must, you understand.
In my head, I'm just imagining it with Yuna. I have made my decision. Sid just standing there. Given that it is a stupid-ass decision, we have elected to ignore it. That's it. That's.
Well. It appears you too have escaped harm.
You were on the ship too?
It's a good question. How did you get there?
Home to pick up some goods and found myself here.
Eh.
Quite the escape. Thankfully, my goods were spared.
Oh, good.
Please let me know if you need any of my wares.
Yeah, I think I've got most of these already. These aren't great.
Thank you. All proceeds will go to help restore home.
Really?
May I help you?
Is that why you're charging like 3 times as much as a Wakka? Yeah, I'm gonna spend a ridiculous amount to get back my high potion supply. A Wakka haunts your dreams? Aw, he's not that bad. He just knows a good deal when he sees one. And a sucker when he sees one.
Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated.
So at one point I was asked, we were talking about the fact that there's a reason you can buy more maps. And the actual reason is there's at least one customization you can do. I don't know if it's in here yet. But there's at least one customization you can do that involves, for either a weapon or as a thing you can give to Aeon abilities, that uses the map. I want to say it's like scan or something, like teaching them how to use scan. Is it? No, that's ability search. There's something. But you can use, that's why you can buy more, is, you know, 1, in case you get rid of it, and 2, if you can use them for giving an ability or customization or something like that with them. Which is why you would buy more in the first place, I guess. poor child, he does not understand that our home is no more.
Look, I'm really tired. Leave me.
Why are you tired?
If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
Okay.
Wait. There's something I want to ask you.
Yeah?
What would you think if I said I was giving up my pilgrimage?
Sure.
Unusual. Most people would never forgive a summoner who quit.
Why's that?
Behind my back, they would say I was abandoning my duty.
So, who cares?
Duty.
Why not do your own thing? And
Banana.
let them say what they want.
I don't know. It's,
Easy for you
it's
to
really late. My brain is just going off the deep end at this
But,
point.
you do have a point. Maybe Bartello and
I would say
should
awesome
go
because you
someplace
were a
far
Gary O
away.
complex. Look, it's very important for you not to complete your pilgrimage because you give me lots of money in the next game. Everyone knows this. The heck are you people doing here? What is this? Under I don't know what that one is. Under placers? Other placers in Luca? Players! Players! Why? Players! Gotcha! Other players in Luca, what has happened? I must tell the other players in Luca what's happened. Okay. Have you seen something perhaps in the Temple of at Baj? There is no temple at Baj. Did he say lose something precious? Something even more precious. Can I go outside? No. Do we or do we not know where Yuna is? I have now gone almost everywhere. Yes, you're angry, I get it. You guys are down here.
Vitran! Verfolgt Yuna!
Oh, they found Yuna.
Frana!
Effen Krufwi!
Yuna!
Where's Rose from Titanic? She fell off. She tried to do that thing where she was standing on the front and it's just like the wind speed alone just woo! There's no doors to hide on when you're freaking in the middle of the air.
Where was that?
I don't know, France.
Palace of Saint Bevel, heart of Yevon.
Who is Saint Pavel?
Gramps, let's move!
Easy, kiddo. Bevel's defenses are top-notch.
Honestly,
What's the
if
matter,
you
Gramps? You
Yevon
scared?
knew
Yuna's there,
that
so we go and
you
get
had
her.
made Pavel a saint, he'd be ticked.
And that's all.
You got guts?
You're just as dumb as me.
Hello, could you Bevel? Fim, kabatire!
Luca!
Don't worry, you'll get an updated model in the next game, brother.
while to get to Pavel.
We need X3 about the origin of faith.
We prepare for battle.
I would love a flashback game like that. Like, that actually dealt with what happened during the Machina War. Because that was a very interesting period in the Spear history. Unfortunately, the X3 that we were supposed to get was awful.
They grabbed Yuna back in the Sanubia Desert. One of the Guado squads that attacked Hope found her.
Oh no.
The city of Bavel is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting.
Oh no!
You or Riku should study your magic, just in case.
Why Riku?
I'm glad Yuna's okay and all, but what's with those fancy clothes?
It's a wedding.
It's called a wedding dress.
Yeah, see that.
What?
Did you forget the whole wedding plot? Look, just because we killed her husband-to-be does not mean she's not getting married to him. Braska Inject is sort of a slow story that's basic. You'll find out why Riku when you get there.
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
You keep using that word, take care.
As dead as Jiskel was. His attachment to this world kept him from the next.
Whoa, scary.
It's not that bad. You get used to it after a while. I mean, I'm sure you would get used to it after a while.
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Wonder if that'll work.
It won't.
Perhaps he won't expect it.
No, guys, I've already played the game once. Actually, I played it a couple times. No, it won't succeed. I could see the future. Don't ask questions. I'm from Xanarkand.